This is going to be one of my first YouTube videos. I say one of my first because I've done, I was going to say quite a few. I've done loads before and haven't even bothered to look back at them, let alone edit them or anything like that. And I find sitting down looking at the camera much harder than walking out in public holding my phone in front of me, which makes no sense at all. But anyway, I can just pretend I'm talking to someone on the phone. Anyway, the point of this is how to not unalive yourself. I have constant thoughts of unaliving myself because I am dissatisfied with my life and am not where I thought I would be at this time. I'm currently 45, turning 46 in about 6 months, and yeah, I'm still dealing with the same things that I've been dealing with for the last 10, 20 years. I guess I'm just more aware of them now, and it's frustrating because I know that the only thing that's holding me back from the life that I want is me, which is incredibly annoying. You've got to look at progress, because I'm very good at looking at what I don't have, and when you're depressed that's what you tend to be doing. And I have made progress. I am in recovery. I'm in a 12-step program. I have stopped drinking and taking drugs. I've been clean for the last 2.5 years, which took me 10 years to do, so it's pretty impressive to me, because I never managed to get 1 year before, so 2.5 years is huge. I have a 12-step program which gives me tools and other fellows people to be able to share these kind of feelings with and remind me of what I'm supposed to be doing to make myself feel better. And those things are sharing, not isolating, not being alone with my own thoughts, because it's not a safe space. I'll just spiral and think of more and more ways my life is shit and I'm a piece of poo. For the people who are really against believing in God or a higher power, don't let this put you off, but praying and meditating. Now, if you don't believe in God or a higher power, prayer is like just focusing your higher self on the help that you need and what you want, I guess. And the handy thing about believing in a higher self or a higher power is that you're not just relying on you alone. You can tap into, another way of saying it is oneness, or for example, the community of 12-step, like people, your friends, outside help, basically. Because when you think it's just you alone in the universe having to figure it all out, it can be very overwhelming, for me anyway, and a really lonely place. So praying, meditating is like resetting my brain. I've got way too many tabs open on an hourly basis. My problem is like obsessive thinking, just basically going over the same thought again and again and again, trying to figure it out, but I never get anywhere. So it's just tiring, mentally and actually physically as well, because then it makes me so tired that I don't want to do anything else. So meditation takes you away from those thoughts and calms your mind and helps you focus. I don't do enough of it at all. I could do with an hour in the morning and an hour in the evening. I'm getting about 10 minutes in a day, but if you've never done it before and you're one of those people who are like, I can't meditate, like, if you're a human you can meditate, if you have brain cells you can meditate, and you don't have like a neurological issue, and I'm not talking about ADHD or dyslexia or even autism, like everyone can meditate as long as you don't have a brain injury or something. And so if you find it difficult, like 1 minute is a good start. 5 minutes. It's not about emptying your mind, it's about focusing on one thing, like focusing on your breath or focusing on your eyelids, which will be black because your eyes will be closed. Or you can have your eyes open and focus on a spot on the wall. That doesn't work for me, but whatever your thing is, or get one of these apps, Headspace or whatever, and listen to that shit. And just try it. Like, no one's going to be good at anything the first time they do something, right? So if you do it consistently for 5 days, no doubt you'll go from like 30 seconds to 2 minutes. And again, it's not about emptying your mind. Your mind is going to wander. That's the nature of the brain, unfortunately. And the point of it is, said by a professional monk, not me, is that when you notice your mind wandering, you bring it back. Like, think of you as a little 4-year-old and gently take your little 4-year-old brain's hand and guide it back to whatever you're focusing on, breath or the Headspace app talking to you or whatever. Let's go this way, less people. And gratitude. I'm in Regent's Park right now, and it's a lovely sunny day in September in London. I could be in worse places, right? I could be in Palestine right now. Just bless those people. I could be fill in the blank of wherever you don't like. I don't love London, and I can really pick out all the bad points about it because I've lived here for most of my life. But really, I need to check myself. This is an amazing place to be. So wherever you are, try and pick out the best parts of your life and be grateful for them. I mean, if you've got 2 arms and 2 legs and a brain that semi-works, that is something to be grateful for. A lot of people don't have that. Food in the fridge. You got up this morning and you washed your skin. Because sometimes I can't even do that. Like, I've been only washing my teeth. I know, super gross, but it's just the depression. Like, once a day. I didn't even wash them yesterday. And it made me feel like shit. This morning I woke up, I washed my hair, I washed my skin, I washed my teeth, and already I'm feeling night and day from yesterday. Also know that these feelings pass. I mean, it's hard for me to say that because I feel a lot of depression all the time, but it's not consistent. Some days, like today, I do feel positive enough to get the camera out and talk to imaginary people behind it. Who knows if I'll post this or not, because I've done this millions of times before, and okay, exaggeration. But I feel positive that I am going to post it, because this is one of my visions, like building a community of people that feel the same way, that can help each other. I mean, look at this. Can you see my dog? Like, how cute is that? He brings me joy, even though he can be annoying. So can I, so. Yeah, I think that's enough for a start. Looking at the being grateful, prayer, meditation, sharing with others, so finding, and when I say sharing with others, don't like just sit there and talk about how shite your lives are together, because that's not going to make you feel good. But maybe finding a buddy that is going through the same thing but wanting to change, so you hold each other accountable. And I am going to set up a group that will meet once a week in the beginning. I'm going to put the link in the description below, and it's free. It'll be for an hour, and we can, I'll share the tools that help me, and hopefully it will help other people as well. And we can hold each other accountable, talk about our progress. I think work on one thing a week to implement into our lives that is going to be a positive change. Because when it's just you by yourself, just have to throw the ball for this one. when it's you by yourself, you know, it's easy to do, but it's easy not to do as well. But when there's other people, it's like an accountability buddy going to the gym or something. You know, it's easy to stay in bed if there's no one waiting for you, but if you know that your friend's waiting for you to show up, it helps a bit. So, yeah, if you're interested in joining a community of people who are currently not living their best lives but want to be, and look, I'm here being depressed, but I've come a long, long way from where I used to be. Like, I used to use drugs every single day. I couldn't even go out of the house without using them. And now I can find a lot of peace with a cup of tea and a biscuit. So, you know, I have some stuff to share that will be beneficial. And yeah, if you like the sound of that, then join us.